So this is one of those moves that has kind of been on the back burner for me literally for years, and it is an isolated weave. This right here is something closer to an isolated 5-beat weave than an isolated 3-beat. And when it comes to doing a forwards weave in isolations, I've always felt that it's more difficult than the reverse weave. The reverse one I got a number of years ago actually on this tech blog, and granted, I have not cleaned it up very much since those initial videos, but hey, there it is, right? And that, of course, the breakthrough came from learning how to perform isolations with my arms crossed. Now, the forward one feels a little bit different to me, and I got a great tip actually from Ronan last summer on how to learn this, which was to think of it less as being analogous to a 3-beat weave, and think of it more as being analogous to a 5-beat weave. The reason for this being that as you're doing the forwards one, you have this moment on either side of your body where you're kind of tucking one of your hands in under the armpit of the other hand. And when we do this, it actually feels more like a 5-beat than it does a 3-beat. So here's the step-by-step that goes through all those pieces, right? Now, first and foremost, you're going to want to learn your clockwise isolations in wall plane, and do so in a way that the right hand poi feels closer to your body than your left hand. And you're going to want to learn counterclockwise, now with left hand closer to your body than your right hand, yeah? So here's the drill that builds up to this. Essentially, I always start off in this place where my right hand is closer to my body than my left hand, so it's on what would be my left hand side, right? And at one point, I'm going to cross my left hand over my right hand so that my right hand winds up in my armpit. And when that happens, originally when I was on this side, I was really thinking with my left hand, okay, stay even with the orange poi, my right hand poi, yeah? But as soon as I make that crossover, I immediately switch which poi head is the leader. Now I'm thinking, okay, right hand stay even with the blue poi, that is my left hand poi. And when I cross over, I make the switch again so that my left hand is now following my right poi. I switch over again. My right hand is now following my left poi. So on and so forth, right? Now you may have noticed that this does not in and of itself equal a 3-beat isolated weave. It's kind of just training for getting the basic motion in, right? The way that you really get to that 3-beat, of course, is that you're going to instantly switch which hand is following which is a vastly sketchier proposition. Woo! And much more prone to tangling, right? But at the very least, you know, it'll give you the tools you need to kind of break it down in such a way that it can make more sense. So I just keep thinking right hand leads, left hand leads, right hand leads, left hand leads, so on and so forth, right? And there, at least in theory, is the weave. Now, cleaning it up, on the other hand, that one's the challenge, right? Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great week. Peace.